Oh yeah, Boulevard of Broken Dreams probably was played a lot when we were teens. I don't think I was an angsty teen.
Yeah, something was not angsty.
I was a really I had bouts of like really angry at things. Middle school.
You were nerdy as fuck.
I mean, I was also super nerdy. Yes, agreed. 2 fights at school. Wait, I've already talked about some of these fights that are barely fights. I don't think. Also, Shadow wasn't like around for them. Yeah, fights, quote unquote.
What fights?
Like I said, fights, quote unquote. Let me think. In my 3rd year of middle school, in the locker rooms, right? There's a guy that was. Wait, did he give you a cake?
Well,
I mean,
he
it's
tried to get me to pay 20 coins for it, but I was like, I don't have
it's a
that
raw
much.
cake. But basically, like, there was a, what do you call it? There's a guy next to me in the locker rooms, and I don't know why. For whatever reason, he decided to just shove me, right? Like, really hard, like, extremely hard. And as I was falling, I'd like to think that in my brain, I don't know if this is true or not, but I would like to think because of reaction time in my brain, I want to get back at him for doing it. So I hooked his leg with my leg as I was falling. Now, it could also just be purely by accident, which is also possible because I'm not that cool. And you know how there's that little bench in the middle of the locker rooms?
Yes.
That little wooden bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait, I thought you did kendo in high school.
No, in college. School. Oh, I did karate in elementary school and like the beginning of middle school. But no. The fight doesn't even end at that point. The fight literally is, I hook his leg as I fall. His head smacks against that bench. And instead of for me, my arm catches against the bench. I don't fall onto the ground. He gets knocked out cold. Okay?
Yikes.
I stand up. His friends are laughing at him for basically not even doing anything to me. I just like put my stuff away in my locker and leave. Okay? Then I go to the principal's office and I get him suspended.
Wow.
So I won that fight by doing absolutely nothing but falling. That's why I said fight with quotes, because it's not even a fight. That guy also, I never saw that guy again. Probably from embarrassment, I assume.
Yeah, probably.
I've like never used my karate abilities at all. I've also probably can't do any of it now. Kendo also wouldn't help me in like a fist fight because that requires like a blade or like a stick. Yeah, so one of the nerdiness parts about it is in middle school 1st year, right? I remember this vividly is, wait, Brad, you were with me, right? When we did this, where we all ate on the ground because there was no like benches and everyone, it was super crowded. So we were like having this like really small puddle, like pile on the ground eating. And we did this for like a few weeks. I vividly remember we were like, we had like this little nerd corner, which is us eating on the ground. We're not cool enough to get a table. I mean, there's nothing nerdy, like, I mean, the only thing society about nerdy about me is the fact that I don't know any pop culture and like, you know, I didn't understand other kids. They want to do sports and shit, and I just want to play video games. I brought my DS to school to play. I did go on school. I'm really into science and stuff, or like school topics. People keep asking me for help on homework, and I started ignoring a bunch of people and going AIM invisible unless they were like actual friends. We win or did we lose? No, we lost by 1.
Woo!
Can you become a squid and disappear? No, unfortunately not. Maybe the Goombas can become a squid and disappear.
Wait, who asked you for homework help?
Oh, a lot of people. Like
in high school or middle?
Both.
Oh.
I mean, it depends. It's always a couple of the same people that are usually like the quote-unquote cool kids, if you know who I'm talking about. I don't know if you would call them cool kids per se, huh?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
I mean, I guess it should be fine saying their names because no one... It's not like I ever meet them again, right? Probably.
Sure.
Someone finds our school yearbook. Like, asked me a lot.
Oh. That makes sense.
Yeah, just some people. I mean, I don't know. I think he just asked like anyone who was willing to help him. Honestly.
No.
Well, maybe they thought I was an easier target. I mean, to be fair, I like helped them once or twice, and that was my mistake.
Oops.
Yeah, my mistake was helping them a couple times and then thinking that they could just always ask it. The thing's also because sometimes they got annoyed by me because I was like, I didn't want to give them the answer, so I want to be like, oh, this is how you solve it, and they're just kind of like, I want the answer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, screw you, man. Like I worked
Yeah,
hard for this. Screw you.
I would ask to like look at like notes or compare homework.
Oh yeah. I mean, I feel like it's you need to put in your prerequisite amount of work. You know, like you need to at least try.
Yeah, like we weren't like I wasn't like copying.
Oh yeah, no,
answers.
not you. I just meant like some of the people
Yeah.
we were classmates with. It's just it just pisses me off so much because I'm just like, at least put in the
Yeah.
effort. At least try. Like, they'll just be like, what is the answer? Good job, Shadow.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah, I was but Jordan's right. I was a textbook nerd. Also, like my backpack. Like in high school, I was the guy who carried like those like 10-pound like textbooks in my backpack all the time, and have just giant backpack.
You really did.
Yeah,
But
really
I was
did.
the same way, so.
Yeah, we were all
It's like I
nerds.
hated going to my locker. I was just like, I just
Oh
wanna
yeah,
carry
exactly.
everything. I don't wanna
Same.
go to my locker
No,
all
but
the time.
see, this is the problem though, because we're like nerdy students. Because the normal like the cool kids reaction would just be forget the textbook.
Yeah.
This is why we can't be cool kids.